Hi there, welcome back to my channel, Healing with Kearra. It's been a while since I posted, so I wanted to just check in, do like a little general energy check in using the Celestial Tarot. And before I flipped the cards over, I saw the Five of Cups, the Magician, and the Ace of Swords all on the bottom of the deck. So, if you're seeing this, you could be in a space currently where you're in need of some emotional healing. It's like caught up in a space where it's like your mind could be kind of playing tricks on you, like you don't want to believe everything you think, could be caught up in some negative like thought patterns and cycles, overly fixating on the past. You could be regretting something that transpired, the way that you handled something, the way that you communicated. You felt as though you had more control over the situation or more emotional tools to like work through whatever mental struggle you were going through in order to better communicate. And there's a lot of like regret and just wishing that you could like go back and do things different, say things different, have a different perspective, like get the other person to see your perspective more, like getting very caught in these like mental traps. So it's kind of creating a blockage here, and blocking from being able to see the kind of what is still out there, what's still available, like the emotional opportunity around you. Lots of like choices and options, and plenty of like other directions to go in is something I'm hearing. It's just like being able to open up, gain clarity and perspective. One thing is like instead of focusing on what went wrong in the past or what you lost, some sort of missed emotional opportunity due to not realizing how many tools you had or what was really accessible or available to you, not being able to see like yourself in a clear enough light to know how to like handle some sort of emotional situation or communicate some sort of emotional situation at one time. So instead of getting kind of like stuck and caught up and dwelling in the regret of like some sort of failed or missed opportunity in the past, it's like that's then almost keeping you stuck or blocking you from being open to something now. So then, yeah, like being in the regret of what happened in the past is causing the cycle to repeat and then missing another opportunity in present time. So it's kind of like manifesting the very energy that you don't want back into your life due to overly fixating on that energy. So that's kind of what I'm seeing on the bottom of the deck. So you could just be, again, having a hard time breaking out of certain mental patterns. So the center energy, we have the Fool and the Queen of Wands. So you're ready to kind of like take a leap and start something new while realizing that you have the tools and the like personal energy accessible to you to kind of hold your boundaries and stay rooted and grounded in yourself moving forward. With the Lion, I'm seeing like you have some sort of spiritual protector too. Like could be like your spirit guides, or there's just someone. They say like whenever you have cats and like they're sleeping, that they are kind of like helping protect you spiritually. So I'm seeing like you have a very big, strong, powerful spiritual team accessible to you. So it's safe to like take this leap. I'm seeing like this here is like your spiritual team holding you and guiding you as you make this jump. So it feels like it's like a jump into the unknown, but you're really jumping into some sort of safety and security or some sort of higher power, like you're being called to start over, start again, or start something new, go in a new direction, like kind of take a leap of faith while keeping your boundaries intact, or kind of like keeping your sense of self centered and in mind. It's like trusting in spirit to kind of catch you or to be there to help support you, so you don't have to like set aside your values, or you're not going to be alone, like fighting some battle alone, or kind of pushing forward and trying to like keep yourself safe in this new environment all on your own. You have spirit around you, accessible to you to help protect you, guide you. Yeah, it feels like you're jumping into something new, but you're really like jumping right into your spiritual team's arms, or it's like this coming home type of energy, being able to return home energetically because of some sort of boundaries set in place. This energy of like you staying in your personal power, remembering who you are, remembering your inner strength, all of the tools within you to have that confidence to just like know that whatever you're going to face, you can handle it, and you are being guided and protected from like a higher power. So yeah, you're not alone. Some sort of like wake up call or something to kind of like shake things up. But it's like you're safe and secure, even if you can't see it. So, with the Two of Cups here, there could be some sort of like partnership or relationship or some sort of connection that is going through like a massive transformation, with the death as well. So things are really shifting. So with this Fool and the Queen of Wands, I did kind of hear like jumping back into something, diving back into something. It could be something new too, like say you're jumping into like a new type of business partnership that you've been in similarly in the past, but like trusting to take this leap again, and like trusting spirit has your back, and you've learned lessons from the past to know how to keep your boundaries intact this time so it doesn't go the same way twice. So it could be like a new endeavor or like partnership, or it could be with someone that you've connected with previously in the past, and spirit saying it's safe to give it another try, like there's some sort of transformation or change, or the relationship, the connection is going through some sort of transformation. Or it could be like romantic, like a relationship, a person. Yeah, it could be family, like yeah, business partnership, some sort of relationship, friendship, some sort of specific type of like dynamic with another person, that you've kind of already went through in the past, or like specifically with that person. Could be a relationship, could be marriage, like a more serious, commitment involving like a contract. So it could be marriage, or like a more serious business partnership. We also have the Ten of Pentacles with what is delaying things. So we're seeing the Pentacles energy and the Cups energy. So that's where I feel like it could be like work or romantic or family, or it could be like a mix of both. Or say you're like meeting someone or connecting with someone through work, and you've done that in the past and it didn't go well, or you've reconnected with someone from your past through work. Yeah, could be like some sort of, it's gonna be different for everyone, but some sort of like specific connection or relationship around you where there's an opportunity to take a leap or have kind of like a second chance or a chance to kind of like do things differently if we can like let go and release ourselves from the past and how things were in the past and allow things to transform. So there could have been like a very difficult and serious ending that you've went through in your past at some point. And that's where, with the Five of Cups, a lot of that, like focusing on what went wrong, how things kind of fell apart, having certain regrets. So we were, yeah, getting the energy of like focusing on missed opportunities or how things didn't work out in the past, which causes us to then repeat those cycles in present time and kind of miss out on things in the present time when there's like clear opportunities to reconnect or have a new connection, whichever, um, and allow things to like transform and grow and be different, and allow like the same connections to be completely different or have completely different dynamics, like allowing things to heal and grow and change. So Fiticus, it's all like that healing energy. So yeah, with the Death as well, there's like hope or opportunity for some sort of major shift or transformation or new life, or something to be different a second time around, for you to like take this leap or jump into something new or something again, and trust that like it's safe and secure and that it's guided by spirit. There's like a safe landing. You have like the tools and the accessibility to, again, like keep those healthy boundaries intact, keep your sense of self. I'm seeing like solar plexus energy, a lot of like yellow healing energy of like, yeah, you're really wanting to work to heal that area so that you can keep your personal power in mind and know that you always have the energy accessible within you to keep yourself moving forward, keep progressing. So, the biggest thing that could be like blocking or delaying things moving forward, other than kind of focusing on the past and certain regrets and like how things shook out in the past, could be like a lack of finances or just like a lack of something that's like necessary monetary wise, needing to make that investment. You could be like waiting for some sort of specific opportunity that's going to be bringing in abundance. Yeah, or you could be like just waiting to begin something that's going to bring a lot of abundance, or waiting to be able to like waiting for some opportunity around you to birth that is going to bring about abundance. So it's like being right on the cusp. So I'm seeing like, say it's starting a new job, it's like you're just about to start, and then once you get going, then you'll be like back on your feet and prosperous again, or like you'll have the means to like reinvest in yourself or make some sort of leap. But it's like you're just about to start but not quite there yet, or it's like just about to see something come to fruition, something come, the potential of something to being realized, and then having that, once that opens up, it's like having that accessibility to do the work, make the changes, having like the means and the funds to be able to keep moving forward, to feel that sense of security in what you're doing, and yeah, to make some sort of investment. So you may have like delays in order to be able to make that commitment or that investment in some way. Um, so yeah, there could be something that has to manifest first in order to open up the opportunity and like open up the space for the abundance to come in. So it's all kind of like being laid out in divine timing. So as you navigate, you want to be really patient and trust that spirit is like holding you and guiding you. And it's like you're jumping into your spiritual team's embrace, not just like the unknown. So having that trust and faith that whatever you need is going to come to you in like perfect timing, like right as you need it. You'll always have exactly what you need to take care of yourself. Yeah, certain opportunities with this here, like just have to, like it has to cook. It has to wait for the right time to like be able to flourish and for you to be able to see something. So at this point, it's like a lot of kind of blind faith with the hangman. It's like surrendering to how things are and having that faith and trust, that you are being guided by like a higher energy, like I said before. So we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse for your recommended action. So I got another clarifying card, and we got the Nine of Wands. So with this, what I'm getting from this is typically you would kind of like fall back on your intuition or allow yourself to be led by your emotions and the way that certain situations make you feel. Also, your emotions could really like influence or impact your intuition. So sometimes your intuition gets maybe kind of watered down or a little drowned out, to where it's like hard to really hear yourself and hear that calm, still voice telling you what's best for you. It can get really like emotionally triggered or over emotional to where that becomes a little bit too overwhelming in order to stay centered and make like the best, most well informed choice. So it's like sometimes you may think you're kind of following your emotion, but you're being, or following your intuition, but you're being overly led by your emotion. So spirit is saying like not to let your intuition lead you as much at this time, or your unconscious, if you will, and kind of like go against that and make that conscious effort to heal from the past and do things differently and allow there to be these massive changes. It's like also doing the work on your end to create these changes. So at this time, with the Hanged Man and the Nine of Wands, there's like a pause happening all around you. So this is the time to kind of like hold back and gather yourself, gather your strength, heal yourself, kind of patch yourself up, and gather like the strength and the courage in order to push forward and persevere and keep moving forward. So again, like healing that solar plexus energy in the body, focusing on a lot of yellow. Meditating with yellow at this time could help to like bring abundance and bring like a breakthrough for you. So the overall outcome at this time, we have the King of Cups. So it's like you want to move into a more masculine energy when it comes to your emotional state, to where you are not so overly consumed and overwhelmed and weighed down by your emotions. It's like finding a little bit more of a centered, like being able to kind of get on top of how you feel. And also like being able to like float on top, or like it's like, yes, the emotions are there, you're not ignoring them or pushing them down, but you're able to like ride it out or float above the surface and kind of keep yourself in a calm, clear headspace where you can still make the best choice or use your intuition to kind of help guide you while also allowing spirit. It's like this very go with the flow, and being comfortable with being vulnerable and there being like a lot of emotional energy around you without it being too overwhelming and all consuming and almost kind of like dragging you under and making it impossible to see or think clearly because you feel as though you're in this like fight or flight kind of surviving, keeping your head above water energy. There was like a firework just now all around me. Um, so I'm getting there's going to be some sort of like very unexpected shift or change. Yeah, I could feel like a boom or like an explosion, and then all of a sudden you see new light or you see like change. So it could happen very swiftly. You're just in this bit of like things really transforming and changing, and so you're being called to pause, see how this person's kind of pulling the reins back on the horse, and then like scouting out. So it's like not quite charging and really looking out and figuring out what exactly is going to be my approach, right? What is the best way for me to navigate this? How am I being called to move forward in the situation from spirit and working to heal? With the Nine of Wands, it's all about like taking a beat, gathering yourself, and really healing before you persevere forward and take that next step to release those burdens with the Ten of Wands. So, yeah, right now we're just taking a time to kind of gather ourselves and heal. So, you don't want to get overly consumed and caught up in that and focus too much on the past and how things went in the past. It's like remembering our personal power. And I'm really seeing like spirit like holding your hand and guiding you through this. So it's almost like taking a pause. And then when you're ready, you'll see like spirit has a handout for you in order to help pull you into like your next level, something totally new and different, like starting a whole new cycle, having a whole new opportunity to have something new in a similar way that you did in the past, or um, allow something from the past to heal and change, revisit something, or again, it could be like a totally new person, thing, opportunity, but it's like a similar situation from the past, or it could be a new opportunity with the same person, the same situation, the same job, restarting. Yeah, I'm seeing like reconnecting with people, reconnecting with previous coworkers, an opportunity to have like the same job but like a different position, or like the dynamics there have like totally changed, so you could go in and do things really differently, or be in the same position but then it'll be like a completely different environment around you, so you'll have more of an ability to like stay true to yourself or be yourself, or you've healed one part of your energy, so then you can represent yourself in the other energy in that space in a different way that you could before, something like that. So yeah, it'll be really different for everyone. It's just a general reading, but yeah, it's like a new chance, a new start, to start over, is what I'm getting, or a new opportunity to reconnect. I just saw 25, 25. There's like completion energy, being able to do something over in order to like get it right this time and be able to like put something to rest, heal something once and for all, gain some sense of trust. Yeah, definitely healing like core wounds of trust issues from the past, seeing that things can go differently a second time. It's like things don't always have to be written in stone and like go the same way twice. We don't have to have like the same experiences over and over. When we heal certain things within us, our environment around us also heals, and we find ourselves in new and different opportunities every day where we have the opportunity to see things kind of grow and transform and go differently in ways that we could have never imagined at one time. So again, you're just in like a pause or a limbo, just kind of waiting for like that breakthrough moment or for some sort of opening in order to see the work that you put in pay off, or see the journey start to make sense, things start to click together, and to feel as though you're finally having the resources that you need to do what you need to do or get where you would like to go. Um, so I hope that made sense, and I hope it was helpful. If you watched this far, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day.